Broward school member fights criticism over welcoming Proud Boys. A new Broward school board member is being denounced by civil rights groups, LGBTQ+ leaders, and two of her fellow board members after saying she welcomes support from all kinds of groups, even the far-right Proud Boys. Brenda, who was elected in November to a seat in the Weston and Davie area, posted the comment on Facebook on Thursday morning. She was responding to criticism over her speaking about sex trafficking at a recent rally on A1A in Fort Lauderdale that featured anti-LGBTQ+ rhetoric by some participants and an appearance by the uniformed members of the Proud Boys, which several civil rights groups have identified as an extremist hate group. She wrote, quote, "If you support my cause to protect the children, you are welcome to stand next to me," end quote. The Anti-Defamation League identifies the Proud Boys as a right-wing extremist group with a violent agenda. They are primarily misogynistic, Islamophobic, transphobic, and anti-immigration. A statement from ADL said, quote, "ADL Florida was profoundly disturbed to learn that Broward County school member Brenda spoke at a rally in her public capacity organized by organizations engaging in anti-LGBTQ+ extremism," end quote. At least two of FAM's fellow school board members said they were shocked and alarmed by FAM's participation in the rally and her Facebook comments. Wow. What I really want to know is, are they trying to conflate pedophilia and sex trafficking with the homosexual?
There's no question.
There's no question at all.
None.
Of course.
Zero.
That was my first inquiry on this, because you're trying to save the children. No,
but it's that rhetoric, it's that verbiage that gets everybody in trouble, that is so dangerous to us. So she put on Facebook, if going to a rally, okay, and she didn't just go, she spoke at this rally. So let's be clear about that, right? She wrote on her Facebook, if going to a rally entitled "Protect the Children," carrying a sign that states grooming leads to sex trafficking is offensive, then so be it. So she's standing behind everything that she did, not even saying, "I'm sorry," or "I didn't know," or anything like that. Just plain and simple saying, "I did what I did," and what? And, you know, and they, you know, they're trying to tell us, protect the children. And that's what people see first. And that's what they follow. And that's what they believe that they're doing, you know, but they're being bamboozled. Right. They're being lied to.
Do you know what Webster's word of the year? Have you heard what the word of the year is?
What?
The word of the year for is gaslighting.
Is it?
Yeah. That's gaslighting is the word of the year
Oh my God.
for the most important wordsmith organization in the world. And that's exactly what you just repeated, what she's doing. She's gaslighting.
So wasn't the children, wasn't that Anita Bryant's catchphrase? So she's just taking a page from that loser
gaslighting. You know, and by the way, she repeats in terms of save the children process, gaslighting. It is a complete lie. Brenda, you should be ashamed of yourself as a school board, an elected official for Broward County School Board. You should be ashamed of yourself for showing up at that rally. You are gaslighting the lie of what you're trying to suggest. And you know who else does exactly what she did? Tucker Carlson. Exactly. Now, let's make sure that we connect the dots here. This rally that she spoke at was at A1A and US 1. That intersection out to Las Olas and A1A out at the beach. Speaking at it was the Proud Boys, which is a hate group, has been identified as one of the principal organizations that organized and helped propel the January 6th, the Proud Boys. Wow. It is organizing a anti-LGBT rally of all kinds of messaging against the LGBTQ community, and it included a second organization, which was a gay organization of Gays Against Groomers, which is an ultra-right terrorism group that is designed to say that gay people are bad, and we can get away with it because we say we're gay people. And the three gay people that are members of Gays Against Groomers are participating. Then the trifecta of organizations is Mom and Apple Pie of Moms for Liberty. which is another ultra-right organization designed to gaslight and say, we want to protect our children and bake pies, and that is what makes democracy work.
Wait.
And it is a lie.
It's a lie.
All three organizations coming together to gaslight the exact same lie. Okay, they can do it, they can do it, they can do it. America's about free speech. We hate it, but you can do it. But now an elected school board official supports it and speaks. You should be ashamed. And I'm telling you, you're very likely going to suffer in the polls in your next election if you make it that far. Because
but don't you think we're going to be seeing more of Brenda Vampire and people like her on Florida school boards while DeSantis is in power?
24 direct campaigns for Moms for Liberty, DeSantis funded in the state of Florida. People like Brenda Pham. Ron DeSantis is behind it because they want control of the school board to implement the policies that he wants to do. Brenda Pham, you should be ashamed of your participation in that and not reject the Proud Boys. Because you know who else said did not reject the Proud Boys? Donald Trump did the exact same thing. And by the way, I'm just going to take a broad swipe at West Broward. West Broward is the place that our very loved Congressman Debbie Wasserman Schultz is dealing with in West Hollywood of all of the anti-Semitic language that is going on and all of the spray paint and all of the hate speech that is going on in West Broward. She's representing that in the school board.
Weston and
Davy. Connect all of the dots. You're gaslighting, Brenda Pham. Don't tell us you support the children. You hate the children. You want what you want for power and money.
Brenda Pham, you ain't Pham.
LGBTQ plus news is vital for our community and for the broader world as a whole. We have enough enemies at Fox News. Tucker, Sean, and Laura are loud. We need passionate allies. Happening Out Television Network, Queer News Tonight, and It's Happening Out are literally out of the closet and into the headlines. Our community needs your support. Like this broadcast and subscribe now to ensure the growth of the entire LGBTQ plus community.